Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. One of the things we do is we like to pull in people who are like doing different things, maybe shaking it up, because sometimes you know a company, but you don't know a company. So, all right, guys, Aero Precision, Jeff, John, tell me what you guys have been doing.
Yeah, we've been pretty busy, like you said, shaking it up, right? So,
I mean, everybody thinks they know what Aero Precision is, except that you said, well, not anymore. We're something else, or additional.
Yeah.
Fair enough?
Yeah. So everybody knows us as an AR manufacturing company. That's what we've been doing for a lot of years, and we do it really well. This year, we're bringing something new to the table. Actually, several things new to the table. So one of the pieces here, we have our bolt action. We also have a chassis system. And then we also have our suppressors that we're debuting right now.
So are you making these yourself?
Everything is done in-house, yes.
Really? And
yeah.
where do you make this?
Out of Tacoma, Washington.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your bolt action. Show it to me. Let's take a look. What do you got?
Yeah, so we got a Remington 700 footprint. The barrel interface is going to be a Savage small shank. We developed this essentially for our customers to be able to utilize the full suite of what is in the industry right now. Okay. Our core customer are builders, they're tinkerers, and as we progress into some of these new products, we really wanted to stay true to them. So this is, a garage builder's dream. You can get yourself into different calibers, different barrel profiles, things like that, with a vise and
you have different bolt faces.
Yeah. So it's a 3-lug, 60-degree. Swappable bolt faces. So we have standard, there'll be medium, and then magnum, right? Yeah. It is a short action, like I said, but the ejection port is more of what people would think of as like a medium action.
Okay.
And we did that because some of us at the company like short action magnums. This guy, and selfishly.
So which one what are you shooting?
I like 7 Psalms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is how geeky I am. I just ordered a 284 Winchester.
Okay, big dog.
So you got short case, but you want to be able to see it out. So I need a little bit longer cartridge overall length. So I'm playing with that. So where we are.
Standard features, we got the integral recoil lug, integral 20 MOA rail. We got overpressure vents here as well, and it accepts most Remington 700 triggers. We like to say most because Jeff and I have not tested every single trigger.
So you never know, right?
But all the ones we have tested, they're going to be compatible.
Hedge your bets. That's a good idea. Most.
Yeah. Under promise, over deliver. That's what we like to do.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, one of the things that's happened is that, and you guys from the AR world been making ARs, and people buy your lowers, they build guns, and that's been a real big deal. People building their ARs. Over the last few years, just not really a lot, but a few years, I've seen this change, and now people are really into building their bolt guns from scratch, and that was even as much as 5 years ago. You didn't see a lot of that, did you?
Yeah, I mean, if you start looking at the precision rifle competitor, right, like that archetype has really grown from sort of like this fringe niche to now you got all of these different companies making production class rifles, and the barrier for entry is getting lower, and really one of the goals with this product was to give you, the customer, as close to a custom rifle, custom action, at an affordable price that you can get.
Right.
Because there's so many guys that are just, they get annoyed when they shoot a barrel out. They got to send it off to a gunsmith. So we wanted to just give them that power and get them back in the field as fast as they could.
Well, and it's funny because, I come from the old world where people would say, well, my barrel, you're going to shoot out your barrel. I go, yeah. Barrels are like tires. They're consumables.
Commodity, right?
Yeah, you're going to replace it. And what you're talking about here is now people are able to replace their own barrels.
Yeah.
It used to be strictly a gunsmith deal.
Yeah, exactly. And now there's everyone, Krieger, Bartlein, my favorite barrel manufacturer, Proof. They're making Savage small shanks, in carbon fiber and steel, and you'll be able to utilize those.
What's this going to go for?
So right now we haven't entered a design lock yet, so we haven't optimized our toolpath or our actual consumables, toolings, cutters, right?
Okay.
until we get to that point, we're not willing to invest in that
$79, dude.
I know, right?
$79.
I knew.
Just like your lowers,
Four
right?
easy
just
payments of $49.99.
Yeah, just like a strip lower. No, I don't think so.
To be completely honest, what we're saying right now to everybody is the action itself will be sub $1,000, and when we say sub $1,000, we're not saying it's going to be $995, right? What we're saying is we're shooting to be aggressively under that, but we don't know what that answer is just yet.
Right. And that, that puts you in the ballpark of anybody who's building these understands, where that puts you and who you're up against at that level.
Yeah, sure.
So when somebody says, why should I buy this as opposed to a Defiance or somebody,
Sure.
Anybody else? Why?
And I think the answer to that comes down to, the value to the end user, which is what Aero Precision has always been known for, right? One of the things that we do differently than a lot of people is we look at ourselves as a manufacturing and technology company that happens to make guns, not a gun company that knows how to manufacture something.
That's interesting.
And so when I say that, the approach to how we do things is very different than other people, right? So when you say Defiance or Bighorn or any of those other companies,
right,
they're making fantastic actions. I will not stand here and say that they're not quality. But some of the processes that they utilize are very slow, which leads to some of the lead time issues that you see in the industry.
And you guys know how to make stuff good.
We go fast.
And you go fast. I mean, you crank out a lot of guns.
I mean, we're doing 100,000 receivers a month. So
what?
Yeah, and so when you say some of this stuff, right, now you're looking at the opportunity for a manufacturer to get in to provide the same quality because we're investing in technologies that can match the tolerances within tenths of EDM, but we can do it in a way that we're manufacturing aggressively, quickly, and providing the same quality and the same features, but we're lowering the price of it.
I was just going to say, that helps you hold the price down.
Not just providing, but combining.
Yeah.
I mean, this action essentially is my hunting rifle and my competitive rifle smashed into one.
Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, exactly. This is not what you'd call like a super lightweight action, right?
No, and it's not. It wasn't built with that customer.
Not designed for that.
Yeah.
Right, I get that. But could that be something that you look at as we go down the line?
Yeah, absolutely. The goal is to grow the product line. We're not going to stop with this action, right? So you look at the feature sets, obviously those add cost. So as a volume manufacturer, which we are, the opportunity in the future is to relieve some of those features that allow us to lower the price point, but also focus on providing some of those other features that we didn't focus on here. So for instance, let's just say for removing the top rail, you're removing significant ounces out of this. It's a 416 stainless action. So it's
so basically this is designed for a particular market.
Sure.
Yeah. And then as you go along, you design it for another market. You may have the backcountry sheep hunters. You may have the whatever.
Trust me, we're thinking about them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Backcountry hunting is something for me that's near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
And I haven't talked to Scott and Jeff about this, but I'm slowly trying to turn the company into a hunting company so I can get paid to go on trips again.
I love that.
No, we're definitely looking into different materials than we're known for. Obviously, hard metals is not. We're an aluminum company mostly. Not that we don't have that capability,
right?
But we're breaking into harder metals, exotic metals with our suppressors. Exotic metals. I mean, they're known in the space, but it's considered exotic when you talk about it from a manufacturing standpoint. And then composites as well. So,
okay.
We're targeting a lot of different things that we're not known for.
Okay. Tell you what, hold on to that thought. When we come back, you mentioned the suppressors. We didn't really talk about them. I got a quick break here. We'll come back. We'll kind of hit that a lick and a half, and then we'll go from there. We'll talk with the folks from Aero Precision. Thank you, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're at the SHOT Show. I'm going to say we're live. We're kind of live. We're live on the video stream, but then we're also recording this for broadcast on radio, and it's available as a podcast, and it's available anywhere in the known and the unknown universe. Tom Gresham, it's Gun Talk. We're at the SHOT Show. We're visiting with the folks from Aero Precision. Let me just open your mics, guys, because I mentioned, we'll get to the suppressors in just a second, but you got this huge gun back here. You got a chassis gun. Where'd this come from?
The chassis system, getting into the bolt space is a natural progression for us, right? We wanted to provide a solution for everything, and what better thing to do besides make an action and then build something to put in it. So and we're known for our aluminum. It's all aluminum construction. So
yeah, I mean, you guys have mastered aluminum.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, I mean, I can let John go through the feature sets on the chassis here.
Sure.
Well, I mean, we can double team it, but
sure, whatever.
My favorite part of this thing is really the rear of the rifle. You know, when I was teaching guys in the Army and then as a civilian, one of the hardest things for them was to establish a good rifle body connection. So we wanted to make sure that was as streamlined as possible. So toolless adjustments, they're spring-loaded, so you can just get on it, push and use gravity and set it and forget it.
It basically molds to you then.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. How important, I mean, just talk for a second about the importance of having that fit and what that does for you in terms of your accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about a natural point aim, right?
Right.
And the better you can fit your body to the rifle, the more easily and consistent you can improve or achieve a natural point aim.
Which gets you back on target for repeat shots.
Yep.
And, you know, yeah, I mean, that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, we say consistency equals accuracy, right? And
right.
We wanted to make adjustments that were consistently accurate.
What's the availability on this? When's it going to be out?
We're looking hopefully into quarter 3, quarter 4.
Okay.
We got a lot of things going on, moving into a new facility. We're moving over 100 machines into our new shop.
That's just a weekend deal. What big deal, right?
So machines started moving, so if everything goes well, that's where we're looking at. But with anything with manufacturing, it can hit a snag. So
what's the website for them to look at?
You'll see it on any of our social channels, but aeroprecisionusa.com, when they go live, you'll see it there.
Okay, sounds good. All right, tell me quick about this suppressor.
Yeah, suppressor. So right here we have a full laser welded K-baffle style suppressor with our proprietary QD mount. We call it the mantle. The suppressor is the Lahar 30. So we have a 17.4 in Inconel construction. Again, fully laser welded, replaceable end caps. We'll have our own mount as well. The back is threaded for 1 3/8 inches. So if you're heavily invested in chemo or silencer co-ASRs, you can just screw that right into the back and use our can. That way, you can pop our can on any of your rifles, and you don't have to invest in a new mount system.
Gotcha.
If you can't tell, we got a theme going on with all these products, right? And it's utilizing the technology that's already available and not locking our customers into things that are proprietary.
Yeah, no, exactly. When's this available?
We're looking at about quarter 2. Again, if everything goes
not
right
too long then.
No.
Well,
we're really close to the finish line on the suppressor.
That is so cool. And, the interest in suppressors is incredible how it's grown. It's almost as like a lot of people now that when they buy a gun, they're going to get a suppressor, or they just assume that I'm going to put a can on it.
Yeah, I got to tell you, honestly, we couldn't have picked a better timeline with the e-file supposedly coming back online.
That's right.
We'll see how it goes, but you get a good performing 30 cal can at a good price point, and then we'll be really excited for that.
They're going to get that worked out. They've had a couple of software bugs that they're glitching on the e-forms and all that, but I think it's going to work out. It's going to be terrific.
Yeah.
Well, just well done. I mean, you guys are just knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
It's terrific.
Hey, just a couple more things on that chassis.
Okay, I got 30 seconds.
It is a full ARCA bottom. It does have a spigot mount, inline NVG, and the spigot will be Picatinny and reversible ARCA. It's more than just spring-loaded adjustments.
Is he speaking English?
Oh, for the guys that know what he's talking about, yeah, he is.
I'm whispering sweet nothings in their ear.
They're going, oh man, that's so cool. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. The website again?
AeroPrecisionUSA.com.
Terrific. Well done. You guys are busy. Keep us posted, would you?
Appreciate
Will do.
it.
All righty, good deal.